What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day. Do you think that Darien Núñez will have a big impact for the Dodgers this season? What do you make of the call-up? And two, do you want to see the Dodgers call up Ryan Pepiot and Josiah Gray at some point this season? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how high are you on those two Dodgers prospects? We've got my man, Dodgers prospect guru, Tim Rogers, on the show today. He's going to tell you some stuff about Pepiot and Gray and Núñez that you're not going to want to miss. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So today I'm very excited to be joined by Dodgers prospect guru and the editor-in-chief of Dodgers2080.com, a site dedicated to all things Dodger prospects, Mr. Tim Rogers. Now, Tim, the Dodgers recently just called up left-handed pitching prospect Darien Núñez. He's 28 years old. The Dodgers signed him out of Cuba in 2018, and he's really had a meteoric rise through the Dodgers minor league system. He got his first experience in AA Tulsa, then AAA Oklahoma City. He owns a 2.70 ERA with a 35.3% K percentage in 30 innings pitched. And Tim, I know you're on your way from San Diego to Dodger Stadium to watch tonight's Dodgers-Diamondbacks game. Tell us all about Darien Núñez.
Yeah, that's the main reason I'm going after the game today, is to see Darien's debut. Darien, like he says, 28. He's from Cuba. He defected in 2015. It took him 3 years to get to a safe place where he could actually sign a contract and move forward. It's been already talked about a little bit, but I saw Darien first pitch in 2019 with the Quakes in single A ball. And the first thing you notice when he's pitching is he looks a lot like Aroldis Chapman, mechanically. Very similar. Doesn't quite throw as hard. I mean, but he'll hit 95 plus tonight if we see him. He's been improving with his control and command. I think the main thing he has been, he's changed. His command has been better. The changeup, curveballs are working better. So he moved up fast. He started in AA this year. Only pitched one game there, and then was quick up to AAA and. Actually he dominated. I mean, he threw, striking out well over 40 in just 30 innings. Walk rate's still a little high, but, I watched a lot of his not his starts, but his appearances. And even one appearance, he went 4 innings as a reliever. So there's a lot there. And we'll see what he can do tonight.
So, Tim, I'm really starting to buy into this Darien Núñez hype. Yeah, Dave Roberts comparing him to Aroldis Chapman. He's got those impressive strikeout numbers, but he does have a 12.6% walk rate in 30 innings pitched. He's had some wild pitches. He hit a batter. I do like the fact that he has the potential to give the Dodgers some length out of that bullpen. But my question is, do you think he'll be able to command the strike zone enough to be effective at the big league level?
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the big question with any of these guys. And we've seen these guys come up who've had a lot of success at AAA, and then all of a sudden they get lit up in the major leagues. I mean, major league hitters are different. Darien's gonna, I think he's mastered more of those, getting some of those high strikes in there to get some batters out. We'll see what he can do. It's going to be a big deal if he's going to miss. We hope he misses outside the zone and not in the zone, as we've seen other guys do. Again, they get away with it in AAA, but not in the major leagues. Yeah, I would guess that it's temporary, just for maybe through the All-Star break. But we'll see what he does tonight. He is much more mature than a lot of rookies coming up. He is 28, going through what he's gone through, escaping from Cuba. There's something else there that he pitching in a major league game is nothing compared to what he's gone through in his life. With all the escaping and everything he had to do to get to freedom and to get a chance to sign a baseball contract. So I think there's something there. The Dodgers obviously see something there. I'm glad that they've seen it. I actually did a review article about him last year. And so, even with the little interview that I did in English and Spanish, thank you, Google Translate. But just, he's one of those underrated guys that would slip through all the top 30s and all that because first of all, he's too old. But second of all, there's nothing. He's not throwing 100 miles an hour. He's not doing anything else. But he's become a very effective pitcher. And so he's only had, I think there was one bad appearance he had in Oklahoma City. The rest of it, very, very good.
So from what I'm hearing from you, Tim, I'm really feeling good about Núñez getting his opportunity. I like that maturity. I think he can come in and find a way to have an impact. Like you said, this guy's been through a lot in his life. So for him to come up in this situation and perform, I think he's built for this. Now, Tim, I have to ask you about Josiah Gray and Ryan Pepiot. You're one of the first guys I heard that was excited about Pepiot. You called it. You said this guy was going to be special. Maybe his family and friends were in on him a little before you, but I'm sure it was pretty close. Now, my question is, Tim, we know it'll be some time before Josiah Gray is ready to be called up. They still have to build him up. He missed so much time due to that right shoulder impingement. But talk to me about Ryan Pepiot. When do you think that he'll be ready to get called up? Do you think he can have an impact right now for the Dodgers in the show? Tell me about your boy, Ryan Pepiot.
Well, his last appearance, a few days ago, he went, 7 perfect innings in Double-A. So at a minimum, they need to promote him to AAA right now. In terms of he's healthy, he's fresh. I mean, he's in midseason form. Josiah, who is the top prospect in terms of pitching, he's coming off an injury, and so we can't just go, well, we're just going to throw him out there and he's going to start going multiple innings. No, he's going to have to be built up like they've been building up Gonsolin. But I don't want to see Gray built up in the major leagues like Gonsolin was. Gonsolin's, he's been there, he's done that. Gray isn't even on the 40-man, neither is Pepiot. But I think Pepiot, I was saying, I talked to you about this before we got on here. I think Pepiot, he would be starting tonight for me at Dodger Stadium. I know it's a quick jump. But there's a guy named Fernando Valenzuela did it. Pepiot, he went 3 years of college. I think he's very mature. And I think he's a guy with his changeup. His changeup is outstanding. It's on the 20/80 scale, it's at least a 70. It's there. He's a guy that can probably give us 4 or 5 innings. I'm not going to say he's going to be totally successful, and it's probably better that he bakes a little longer in the minors. But if there's no trades coming, you got to bring up somebody else because we can't keep doing these bullpen games. The bullpen's just going to die from this. We already saw a little bit of what can happen the other day. They just kind of started to fall apart.
I agree with you 100%, Tim. We have to find a way to do away with these bullpen games, at least minimize them, because in the Dodgers road trip 8 games, 14 Dodger relievers combined to pitch 37 innings in 8 games. Tonight, Darien Núñez will be the 26th pitcher for the Dodgers this season. And Andrew Friedman, if you're watching the show, I think it might be time to listen to Tim Rogers and call up Ryan Pepiot. But Tim, let's get a prediction for tonight. How do you think that Darien Núñez's MLB debut with the Dodgers is going to go?
I think he's going to go one inning probably. I don't think Doc will push him because Doc I've probably seen Darien pitch more than Doc has. He'll probably go 1 inning, and he's going to not give up any runs. So, yeah, I'll be there. Hey, I will be out there. You can spot me. I will have my Andrew Tolles number 60 jersey on tonight. Come and find me. Let's say hi.
That was going to be my last question, actually.
Yeah, I haven't seen so many, all these people since 2019. So, yeah, come and see me. I'll be around. I wander around a lot, especially when I'm going solo tonight, so I just wander around, get my steps in.
All right, you heard it. 1 scoreless inning tonight for Darien Núñez in his MLB debut. Well, Tim, thanks again for rocking with us here on the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. You can find Tim on Twitter at SDDodger. Go to his website, Dodgers2080.com. All things Dodger prospects, you're going to find it right over there. It's essential reading for all Dodger fans. Well, thanks a lot, Tim. Have fun at the game.
All right. Thanks, Doug.
All right, later, Tim. But that's my friend Tim Rogers, knower of all things Dodger baseball, all things Dodger prospects. So go give him a follow over on Twitter at SDDodger. But let me know down below in the comments, do you think that Núñez can have an impact for the Dodgers? And do you want to see the Dodgers call up Ryan Pepiot? After what you heard Tim Rogers say, how excited are you about Ryan Pepiot and Josiah Gray? Let me know down below in the comments section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. For all latest Dodgers Nation merch, head over to GearUp.LA. For latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.